welcome to another episode of the Bristol Music Show.
Here's what we've been up to this week.
Coming up on today's show, I'm going to be talking to Daffy about his involvement in the Bristol bass music scene. DJs and fashion heads were out in full force for the Dutty Whine Up at the weekend, so we'll bring you our highlights from the big rebranding party as Dirty becomes that thing. We have got an exclusive first play of the new music video from the Kings of Outer Space for their track Zombie Walk. And we're lucky in Bristol to have a huge array of live music venues on our doorstep, so this week we've been finding out which ones you think are the best. But right now, you've heard us talking about our fundraising lounge gigs hosted by the Lads family, and one of 4 of the acts that performed live was Circe's Diner. Well, half of them. Here's Bronte and Rosie with Caravan Song.
Let's drive and find a caravan to call our home tonight. You bring the cigarettes and darling, I'll bring the wine and you can kiss me. I'm in the firing line. I got music, I got your music. It's ringing in my soul. I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it to help me to grow. I wanna kiss you until the fire goes cold. Some people like to fight, but we don't see the point in it. And even when I cry, you always make me smile a bit. Let's run away to a place where past means nothing and the stars suffocate the sky. Look at my face, ain't no need to worry. I am safe, wrapped up in your arms. Your arms. Let's find a boat and float to a land far away. We'll smoke the seaweed with the starfish and swim with the rays. I'm gonna kiss you until the end of my day. Some people like to fight, but we don't see the point in it. And even when I cry, you always make me smile a bit.
So that was Circe's Diner at one of our lounge gigs. Thanks very much to the Lads family. We'll be back with Jack Cookson back in the lounge a little bit later on in the show.
So if you were listening to the Bristol Music Show on Monday night on BCFM, you would have heard us talking about the Dutty Whine Up. Now, Shop Dutty have had to change their name, but to celebrate, they had a massive rebranding party at the old fire station on Saturday.
A whole host of artists from Bristol and beyond came out to support the team. So, like everyone else, we popped down there to find out what the new name was.
Everybody let me see you. Hand up, 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 hand up.
So this evening we are putting on an event to rebrand Dutty, which for the last 14 years has been the clothing name and shop that I've been running with my friend Yo.
So tonight we're celebrating the launch of That Thing. We've recently undergone a court battle and we've had to change our name. We used to be Dutty and now we're That Thing.
I'm here to support independent small business, a family that I feel a part of and always will feel a part of, helping them in a time where they really need support of the local community and their customer base and their supporters.
I was in bed about 2 hours ago. He just said to me, do you want to come help support the cause? So yeah, jumped out of bed and I'm here now.
I want to support them because they're all about things which I think are strengths of Bristol, empowerment and individuality and things which I think Bristol should be known for.
It's really hard to pick a new name when you've already had a business under the same name for years. So it's really, really hard to pick. It's really hard to know where to start. And we kind of ended up just kind of calling it That Thing without kind of knowing that we were like, oh my god, that is the thing that we're going to call it. And all of a sudden it was like everybody had a light bulb moment.
Yeah, well, I already knew the new name, so it's been really hard to keep it a secret. Everyone keeps asking me, like, what's the new name? What's the new name? So now I know, and I can tell everyone the new name is That Thing. So yeah, I loved it. As soon as Yo told me, I was like, yeah, that's the one, that's the name.
I really like it. I love this song. I'm not going to sing it because that would be embarrassing.
That thing, that thing, that thing.
The new name, That Thing, is the perfect transition from Dutty. It's keeping that 90s ethos going strong. That thing, girl thing, do you know what I mean? It's keeping the empowerment of women still going. It's different, it's independent. It's not what else is going on around in the world. It's not high street kind of thing.
So no, I think it's nice. I think it'll catch on. I think right now it's a bit like, oh, new name. But yeah, I like it.
I think it's trying to encapsulate that idea of, what is that thing, that essence, that unnameable characteristic that makes something unique, makes something special. So That Thing, I think, is quite clever.
I remember in Bristol, before girls wore leggings, and before girls were, I know that they had a big part of in that. People like Cuckoo Couture making the leggings that she was making and Dutty selling them, and all of a sudden the Bristol fashion became a thing. And then as I'm travelling around the United Kingdom, going to various places, I was noticing girls starting to adopt that fashion.
So big up Louisa and Joe.
So the brand new name is That Thing. The sign is up. The new clothing line is in the shop, so go and check it out. And it was brilliant on Saturday to see so many Bristol people out showing their support. So good luck to That Thing.
Coming up after the break, we're back in the lads' living room with another live session, this time with Jack Cookson. We're also back with beats, breaks and bass, and we're talking about your favourite Bristol music venues. But don't go anywhere right now, as we've got a sneak peek from the exclusive new video from the Kings of Outer Space. Here's Zombie Walk.
Boże, zombie chcą atakować nasz świat, tylko król z innej planety może nas uratować!
We're walking through the city, man, we're having such a laugh. We're stopping all the traffic and they're taking photographs. Well, I think I got the shuffle and I'm not supposed to talk. I'm out to a hunch, man, I'm on a zombie walk. And then somebody screams and there's panic in the air. The police are on my back and there are bodies everywhere. Well, I'm running with my buddy.
Welcome back to the Bristol Music Show. Still to come, we've got our second lounge session. This time it's coming from Jack Cookson, and we want to know which live music venue in Bristol you rate the best.
Earlier on this week, I linked up with Bristol-based DJ and producer Daffy, who's been releasing music with Dirkle Disco, Terror Rhythm, Heba Namichi, with a slew of free compilations coming underneath his Pear Drops label for across the year, and an event next week. I thought I'd bring him into the BBC Points West studios to explain himself, so over to him.
I'm Daffy, I'm a DJ and producer from Bristol.
So yeah, tell me about the type of music that you make. What type of sound does Daffy make?
So it's a varied sound, I don't want to put it into a box, but yeah, sort of influences from grime, garage, R&B, rap, all sorts, just any good music, try to stick it in there somewhere.
Yeah. What's the last thing that people can go and check out? The last release that you've put out to get up to date with your music?
There was a track I did with Unky called Hustlin'. That on Dirkle Disco. Got some good support from that. Yeah, so check that out.
Do you want to explain to these people how we met, or shall I just break it down for them quickly?
Chasing me down the street one day. We run a night, little label called Pear Drops.
Yep.
Got our first event coming up, little Christmas party. Just about putting out good music, good vibes, and just trying to incorporate everything that Bristol's about into what we love. So yeah, my personal favourite releases that we've put out, a couple of tunes from a guy called Mordecai. He did a Overnight Celebrity sort of R&G cut. So just hit him up on SoundCloud and was like, yeah, we want to put this out. It's a big tune. Another personal favourite is a Jack Chains release we did. Heard some of his stuff on Plastician. Again, just hit him up and asked if he wanted to get involved. You can collaborate with anyone in the world. Just you find someone you like on SoundCloud, and even though you never meet them, they can become your good friend, and it's a great little community.
So tell us the next place that we can come and check you out, man.
Well, it's actually going to be our Pear Drops party, 18th of December at Blue Mountain. Got a lineup of what I think the label's trying to incorporate. So we've got Inky, Jam Supernova, Igloo, Tommy Vassetti, and then the Projects crew in room 2. So yeah, should be a good one.
So this is a point of the show where you guys can get involved. If you see us out and about on the streets, we'll definitely ask you a question. This week we were at the old fire station, and as there are so many different venues in Bristol, we thought it was a great opportunity to ask which one was the best.
My favourite Bristol venue? The station!
Probably Motion, because it's an extension of my front room.
My favourite venue is the Pal in Easton. Just because it's got a good variety, good variety, good atmosphere.
It kind of depends what I want to do. If I want to go out and have a rave, I'll go to Motion, because that's kind of just where you go at all times.
I feel like Miss Wolf's probably be my favourite Bristol venue, just because of every time you go there, it's a solid night. You can go there unexpectedly at the end of your night, or for the actual night itself, and it's always a genuine good time.
This place that we're in now, the fire station, has a deep place in my heart. I used to come here and watch people like Andy C. It's where I kind of honed in this is what I want to do with my life.
Probably Left Bank or the Canteen, just because it's kind of guaranteed good music, and it's always, any night. A Left Bank definitely, and the Jam on Thursdays.
I would say the Thekla. Why is that? Probably because I had some good nights out there when I was younger, growing up, going out, listening to hip-hop music. They had good acts there, and good atmosphere.
Mr. Wolf's. I like Mr. Wolf's. There's always a nice crowd at Mr. Wolf's. Really cheap cocktails. Can't really go wrong. Oh, yeah.
Two places that have now sadly shut, but have got to get a shout: Native and the Tube.
Yeah,
they were for our generation.
To be fair, Cozy's have been keeping it going and keeping it chill for the longest time. So you have to big up Cozy's.
I was about to say keeping it chill, but really ironically, and then you said it properly.
I mean, I'm not as cool as that. I like Embargo's.
sticky floor, some R&B and hip hop, some standard sharky men on the peripheries of the dance floor. I enjoy that.
But yeah, love the station and just general Bristol. All venues are pretty awesome in general.
So that was just a few suggestions of Bristol venues out there. If you agree with them or disagree, let us know what your favourite Bristol venue is. You can get us on Twitter and Facebook. So, Shotfire, what's your favourite?
Don't like Shotfire. Can't handle it. I'm going to go with Louisiana, just because we ask people on the radio show a lot, and it's got the best sound.
Okay, that's their opinion, not yours. But anyway, Thad, how about you?
Mine is always going to be Thekla. From when I was coming down from outside of Bristol, some of the events I saw there earlier on in the years, international acts like Bauer, Floshadamus, and loads of these like crazy acts that we've never seen anywhere in the UK until I saw them right there. And it's on a boat, obviously, so it was all pretty hype.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mine at the moment is Golden Lion. I think I've seen quite a few gigs there recently, so at this moment, it's Golden Lion for me.
Tight. Well, huge thank you to Daffy for coming down and chatting to me at the Points West Studio for Beats, Breaks and Bass. Make sure you check him out on SoundCloud and all those bits and bobs like that. There's free music coming up.
And also thanks to the That Thing team, formerly known as Dutty.
You're out of date, Thad. Get a new t-shirt.
I got one in the post, but I'm handing this one, passing it down to the kids, innit? So.
Fair enough. And also a final big thank you to the lads family and everybody that was involved in our recent lounge sessions. So before we love you and leave you, we're going to bring you our final session. This is from Jack Cookson. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's called, did I say what it was called? It's called Old Chapel's a Stone, anyway. You can cry all night or sleep all day, drink, curse and fight, or simply run away. But after all that happens between sun and moon, judgment will be passed on you pretty damn soon. But I'm not saying it's too late, 'cause apparently there's a way to redeem yourself and lose your fate and avoid that price to pay. But when you hear this song, please don't turn away. Guilt and shame is written all over your face. When you hear this song, please don't turn away. No, 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 don't call me a preacher, the fire and brimstone, for I too grow weaker by the day. And I feel I'm far from worthy of his high golden throne, no nailed in the court at pews of old chapels of stone. Well, you can cry all night or sleep all day, drink, curse and fight, or simply run away. But when you hear this song, please hear what I say. Guilt and shame is written all over your face. When you hear this song, please don't turn away. No, 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 don't call me a preacher, the fire and brimstone, for I too grow weaker by the day. And I'm feeling far from worthy of his hard golden throne. No nail in the court I pews of old chapels of stone. Oh, oh, oh. You can feel it in your bones, can't you? Taste the sweet salvation running through you. Well, could you take a second to answer me? Why, oh, why can't I? Don't call me a preacher of hellfire and brimstone, for I too grow weaker by the day. And I'm feeling far from worthy of his hard golden throne. No nail in the court I pews of old chapels of stone. No nail in the court I pews of old chapels of stone. No nail in the court I pews of old chapels of stone. No nail in the court I pews of old chapels of stone. Thank you.